Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the DreamSky, model number DS216. This is an AM/FM portable radio. It says right on there. You can get these off Amazon for around $24.99 minus a coupon. I got mine around $22. Not a bad value for what you get. So let's look at the box. You got a picture of a young woman giving an old woman a gift. You're thinking it's a radio. It's like an inside joke. You see these listings and it's always about radio for the old folks. Because, the young folks don't want a radio. They don't know what it is. There's plenty of young folks buying radios, believe it or not. It's just funny to see these pictures. So there's a illustration of the radio. The model number DS216, made in China. Who would have thought? Yes, who would have thought? DreamSky, they make pretty good radios. Every one I've reviewed has been pretty good, with a few nuances, but yeah. So let's get into the box here. Open this up. They pack it really nicely, so you can see the radios in bubble wrap. Oh, so we got some batteries too. Let's ease it out. So they give you 4 AA batteries, which I think is great. Batteries included. That's something we don't see every day. Beautiful. 4 AA batteries. That's what it runs on. All right. I'm gonna get the radio. Grab that real quick. Get out of there. What else we got? Well, yeah, so this is another interesting thing you don't see too often. This is the AC adapter. We'll look at that in a moment. And it looks like we got some paperwork at the bottom. Always great. And a thank you letter. Ooh, cool. So the box is empty. I'll set that aside. Let's look at the goodies in the box. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. There we go. Thank you letter. What's that say? If there is one thing one can always yearn for and sometimes attain, it is human love. There you go. Okay. And DreamSky. Oh, cool. Oh, wait, it opens up. Extra stuff here. They got a warranty, 90-day, 366-day replacement. Okay, there's their info email address. Okay, after sale email. Dear customer, blah, blah, blah. Warm regards, your friends at DreamSky. Okay, cool. So we get this real simple manual here. Operating instructions. It's pretty simple. But yeah, read these carefully. Well, it's only a couple of things you need to know. First of all, you got specifications right away. I like that. You got the FM band showing 87 to 108. This is a DSP radio, digital signal processor. So we need tune-in steps, which you'll get to hear. AM band is 520 to 1710. Full coverage. We'll talk about that. It's got an earphone jack, which again is great. Speaker, it's AC or DC. Okay, there you are. Power consumption, some dimensions. Yeah, there you are. I'll go over dimensions again. Weight, 0.5 kilogram. Nice. It's not too heavy. And then you got some run times. On AM band, 55 hours, and FM band, about 44 hours on alkaline batteries. Could be a little longer, could be a little less with nickel metal hydrides. It will play with using those. Some precautions. I believe when you're using this radio, if you use the alkaline batteries, I think they want you to take them out before using the AC adapter. So, use dry cells. Okay, I'm talking about that. Okay, insert them in designated order. All right. It's like my manual got burnt or something. Okay, battery safety. Right where there's a burn mark. Okay. Listening to the radio. Yeah. Okay, pretty simple. How to adjust for FM. There you go. And the AM band, you rotate the radio. You can read that. A lot of people don't know that. So there you go. Read that. Be informed. Okay, I think we're done with this. And of course, there you go. What you get. All right. So what do we get? So we got this really cool transformer. Get this out of the bag. All right. So it is a AC adapter, model OBL, blah, blah, blah. It's fairly heavy, so I believe it's a linear style. I plugged it in. It seemed to do good on the AM band. I think I noticed a little bit of RFI, but not too bad. So it definitely doesn't hurt the radio as far as destroying the whole AM band. It's not. I don't think it's a switching supply because it's really heavy. So there you go. All right, and yeah, 7.5 volts, 200 milliamps. Okay, there you are. Let's get to the radio finally, right? Yeah, so in bubble wrap. And there it is, crop circles. So, I do thumbnails and I look at the radio and I use it and I try to get an idea what to call the thumbnail. And you know what? This crop circles just stood out because if you look at the radio, the circles are all off center. And these look kind of cool. It's reminding me of a crop circle that I saw on Ancient Aliens or whatever it was. So yeah, crop circle is what I'm going to call it. So here it is, DreamSky radio. Let's go ahead and do dimensions real fast. We're 8.5 inches across here. That includes this little switch off to the side. For height, we have 4 5/8 of an inch. And with the handle, it increases it to 6 3/8 of an inch. So 4 5/8, 6 3/8. And for thickness, we're 2 3/4 inches because we have these large volume and tuning knobs on the front, from front to back. So there you go. Let's do a little size comparison. Yeah, I don't think I have to move the radio. We'll just put them right on top of it. So here's CC Pocket in the house. Current time, 10:44 p.m. Central Daylight Time near Chicago, Illinois. If I do a band scan, you get an idea where I'm at, what I'm picking up. Here we are, CC Skywave. Frequency checker for AM band if I get lost. This dial isn't accurate on the FM band, but it's fairly accurate on the AM band. We'll go over that. But there's your CC Skywave, good radio. And of course, you know, deck of cards. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves DreamSky radios from China land. Bing, ding, 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 ding. China Man. I mean, Iron Man. China Man. Okay, that didn't mean to be racist or anything. It just kind of Iron Man, China Man. You get it, right? Thank you. For those who don't, yeah, you'll figure it out. I didn't mean any disrespect. Okay, so features of the DreamSky DS216. As you can tell, I'm having fun with the radio. Good times. So the enclosure is plastic. So you get this like flat gray back, silver tone front. As you can see, it's not perfect. It seems rather cheap. It's very light feeling. The batteries are in this actually. I put a set of batteries. So yeah, it's you'd think you'd be in a kid's room or something. But to be honest with you, the FM performance, when I talk about it, you might want to use it all the time and just take it with you to the beach or out in the garage. It's kind of a good garage radio. So yeah. So let's look at the front there. You got DreamSky, little emblem. Cool thing is it's metal speaker grill across the entire front of the radio. That's kind of a cool touch. Over here we have a 76mm speaker or 3-inch. Not bad. It has great audio on FM. I'm very happy with the audio on FM. I was listening to it quite a bit. Very enjoyable. Here's our tuning dial. Bring it into focus there. The writing's really small, unfortunately. So definitely not for the elderly. But you can see FM on top, 88 to 108. Definitely does not accurate whatsoever. But maybe I get to see that when I'll do an FM band scan. And then you see AM there. It says 530 to 1700. During the day, the AM band was so. We'll get into that. So there you go. Amplitude modulation and frequency modulation. Hey, they're giving you the AM and FM, what it means. Okay, over here we got our volume control and on-off switch. Nice. Right hand side of the radio, we got a band select switch, FM, AM. Nice and easy to use. We have our DC input, 7.5 volts, 200 milliamps. That's that adapter you get for free. Awesome. Love free. Headphone jack. The headphone experience, I'm going to tell you, is great. On FM, I was very pleased. I enjoyed it. You can expect on the FM band strong lows, decent mids, and some highs. And on AM, it tends to the low side with a flat neutral tone, but expect a low tone to it. So yeah, but overall, I love it on FM. It sounds great. It is FM mono both ears. And another key feature here is there's no low-level hiss at low volume. So you turn this volume all the way down, because this is analog volume, by the way, not digital. Just the tuner's digital. And yeah, it's really nice and quiet. And you get it down there. I really like that. Bottom of the radio, you got 4 rubber feet here. Back of the radio. And we'll get to the top in a second. A vented case. We got our tag there, DS216. Got our battery compartment. Open it up. 4 AA batteries. You can see how they're situated there. Top row, positives to the right. Bottom row, positives to the left. Okay, people like to have me tell them that. There you go. You can see a spot where there's an AC plug outlet at one time as an option, but they removed it on this radio. They put a blockout plate there. It says 230 volts, which in the US we don't have as our main voltage. So here we have a nice built-in handle. That is handy. No pun intended. But yeah, that's a great handle. Love it. This antenna here is kind of hard to get when you got this handle in the way. But this is a 13.5 inch and it swivels 360, which is great for getting reception. I wish it was a little longer because this radio does fairly well on FM, and if that was longer, we'd get some more stations for sure. Yeah. So let's go ahead and we'll talk about FM reception. I'll turn this on. So FM reception report. I give an FM reception report on all my radios. Lately, I've been doing FM band scans to go with it, which is great. People get to hear the FM band in my area. So I sit upstairs, same spot for every radio I test. I make sure there's no FM E-skipping going on or tropospheric ducting to skew the results. So a nice steady day. I usually do it midday. And I go through the entire band. I log every station I can find. And I even log in faint ones that I can make out. So yeah, an average radio gets about 48 stations. Here we go, old school, realistic. There we go. So on the FM band, this would get about 40 to 48 stations. And that puts it in okay to good category. They start out as fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. So being in the middle is a good thing. These DSP radios, digital signal processor, they tend to be better on FM. This one here got 63 stations, which puts it in a 3-star category or solid good. FM selectivity was okay to good, because with the stepping on this one, if you have a strong station, it's going to skip the faint stations. So I was having a hard time getting the faint stations. I had to tune back and forth. So the FM selectivity was not as good as the sensitivity, believe it or not. So it gets a 2.5-star rating. But still a decent radio on FM overall. That's its main selling point. Yeah, FM all the way. So let's go ahead and turn it on, and you get to hear the music. I hope it comes in good through the audio here. What I use a C-Crane FM transmitter. Here you go. I'm tuned to 92.9 megahertz, and I have something called Radio Todderbert playing. That's my MP3 player loaded with royalty-free music from YouTube. Nice. So let's go ahead and turn the radio on and tune that in. We gotta go down the band. Oh, we're at the bottom already. Run this for a few minutes.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
There you go. So I can hover on the music there because it's royalty free. It's always nice. And some people wonder if what they're hearing is the same thing everybody else is hearing. Just compare my other videos with your headphones on or your speaker system. You get an idea how well this sounds. In person, it's a great sounding speaker, especially on FM. I really enjoy it. Just a fabulous sounding radio. So let's go ahead and we're going to do an FM band scan. I'm going to turn off my transmitter so it doesn't get in the way. All right, so we're going to put that little antenna up. Let's see if we can do this on the bench. Yeah, so 13.5-inch antenna. I wish it was longer. It makes a big difference. I was enjoying tuning in stations. It was a fun thing. Now, I don't know if you saw it, but I looked in the back of this radio, and the speaker is actually attached with screws and clips, which is great. That's a sign of quality. It's not just glued in there. I'm going to rest it on the antenna. I don't recommend you do that. If you pushed hard, you could bend your antenna, but just for the sake of viewing. All right, so I'm going to go at the bottom of the band here. We'll turn it up. We'll do an FM band scan without any assist. We'll see if it picks up anything. I'm in a subfloor basement, so typically FM doesn't come in great. We'll see how this little radio does.
Hi, my name is 2556.
Pretty mostly higher on Wall Street Wednesday. This is SRN News.
Sometimes you just need to change your perspective. That's for here.
Should inform criticism. Black is back, all in, we're gonna win.
$6,000 can you take? 800. Going door to door to give vaccines. So I just remember on a Sunday morning, I was a knock on my gate, and I opened the gate, and there was a lady in her white coat and a blue cool box, and she said, Ministry of Health, I've come to vaccinate.
Human inductance on my own antenna.
We strive to achieve one goal: customer satisfaction.
Good song. I can't hover, but that's an awesome song. Pink Floyd, yeah.
You understand, we all need.
So I'm only picking up strong stations downstairs here, but could be expected.
Now burn this
Overall, not doing too bad, being that it's a little tiny antenna downstairs here.
sundown and they all come out. Let me and then I just around. Your friends and they hate me.
Go a little quicker here. Uh-oh. That's a song we haven't heard before. Running out of strong stations, come on. But upstairs, yeah, I was getting tons.
Let's break our glass and leave just like we're golden and rolling. Don't believe you just might. Never be the same again.
Get ready. Getting scared. For tickets and more info, go to 13thfloorchicago.com.
Save today on your next project with the 11.
Resurrect a man with my own hands. Just a mention of your name.
I'll try again if I hesitate to let you in. Like
Ultimately, the consumer industry experts describe the current
This is 105.9. You can see where the scale's at. Oh, yeah, we're, what, way up there to almost 108. Nice.
Have everything from furniture to other items being delivered on their doorsteps.
The meeting at the White House Wednesday brought together the heads of the
new music video for his hit song Good Time, and I understand you're about to set a new world record. How'd this come about?
Yeah, the song was Good Times, just kind of fun up tempo thing. We were in the...
Okay, so we'll go ahead and switch to the AM band. Let's go ahead and turn this down. Yeah, so no, when I was upstairs, I was getting tons of stations. Just, yeah, this little tiny antenna isn't doing it much down here, but overall not too bad. If I hooked up a wire, it would be different, but for the sake of making this video, most people won't have a wire like that. So, yeah, let's do it with the... There, we'll flip this up. Now see with the medium wave, or the AM band, uses an internal antenna. Okay, so I'm not sure what we're going to pick up during the day. Now, the AM band... in the evening. During the day, the AM band is only good for your locals and semi-local stations. Any distant stations, forget about it. Even semi-distant stations, you're not going to be picking them up. Towards the top of the band, it tends to get weaker also. So let's go ahead and turn this on AM band. Flip that down. It's the band select switch. So now we're in AM. Nice. Go ahead and turn this up. We'll do a quick AM band scan. Do final thoughts on this DreamSky DS16. Or sorry, 216.
Closing down half a point. America is listening to Fox News. I am Jim from Chicago, age 50.
Okay,
I have a lot of irritable bowel symptoms.
Right to 560 WIND Chicago, strong. So it's going to latch on strong stations.
The doctor did all the testing. Everything came back
Let's go
normal.
back.
I tried to... Device has over 70,000 online reviews.
This would be 550 St. Louis, Missouri, KTRS, or 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. One of the two.
Bed Bath and Target. Now available with eucalyptus for...
Get some birdie tones here. Okay, so country music here. Let's tune on Skywave here, and we'll see if we can't pick that up. I'm going to see if that's 630, because if that is, it's Chatham, Ontario. So with the Skywave, I'm plugging in the frequency. Maybe it wasn't. Nope. Not sure what that was. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, this is 620. Okay, so maybe it was. This is 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They mentioned Wisconsin. Yeah, WTMJ. Good.
Just one more warm-up left today. Springer Mountain Farms. Hello, friends. Al Purnell here, the Sausage Man. For Purnell's Old Folks Country Sausage. People ask me how Old Folks Sausage
Country
got its
Sausage.
name. Well, Old Folks was my daddy's nickname. He got it when he was a little boy, being around the old folks and listening to their stories and learning things. That's how he learned to make great tasting sausage
I think
the
this is
old time
650.
way. And that's still how we
Let's
make
check.
it today. Try Purnell's
Like
Old
the
Folks
commercial.
Country Sausage, because it's good.
Good.
News brief. Millions of retirees who get Social
Okay, so
Security
yeah,
benefits will
WSM,
get
Nashville, Tennessee. This is 434 miles, so we can expect to get 500 to 700 miles for my location in the evening. Not bad.
So it would help in that case so I wouldn't have to take money out of my retirement. President Biden.
It's time to get JR's latest top 6 list. Only on the JR Sport Brief.
That's right, it's the JR Sport Brief Show here with you on CBS Sports Radio, a new top 6 list.
670 the score, WSCR, Chicago.
From the start of the 2021, how about this, 2020.
Your car to enjoy it. Christmas Nights of Lights is making its return next month. It's a dazzling holiday drive-through light show synchronized to holiday music, and it's played through your car radio.
Okay.
The event's going to be starting on November 12th.
700 WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
From dusk until 10 p.m. The cost is $7 a person, and children under
minutes over in Denver. We'll take another break and wrap up that second period for you.
720 WGN, Chicago.
20 WGN.
With Amex Platinum,
Local.
once-in-a-lifetime perks aren't just once in a lifetime. They're all the time.
WJR traffic and weather first.
Increasing clouds and open doors to new restaurants. It's 1,200.
Trying to get Zoomer radio here. Let's see if it picks it up with my Skywave. Okay, it's a weak station, so we probably won't hear it.
In 1925.
There we go. So a little back and forth, and if the station's coming in strong, you'll hear it in the evening. This is 740 CFZM, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles.
ExpressVPN.com/Ben. If you didn't come to the
WGR Detroit, Michigan on 760, 270 miles.
Announcements here at Daily Wire. We've got a brand new show that is going to be coming out with Adam Carolla. We're getting into the comedy game.
Was shot as they sat in the car on Grand Avenue near Melvina in the Belmont Center.
780 WBBM, Chicago.
Arrested today in the basement of his grandmother's home in Riverside. Federal prosecutors at warm Thursday I-74. And I'm Jim Gagliardi, News Radio 810 and 103.1 WGY. WGY is powered by Quick Response Restoration.
Yeah, so this radio wakes up in the evening like most radios do. This is 810. Albany, New York, 740 miles, WGY, as he said. Nice. Got a little louder. Okay, I'm hearing music. Let's hear what that is. Probably 840. Or not. Okay, here's 840 WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, Ground Zero playing. Yeah, I can tell by that. About 300 miles to my south. Go a little quicker on the dial now.
Who seemed to cope well. We had been brilliant once.
Been getting more and more pointing out the narrative of the left and how off the mark a lot of...
Wind up hiring a bunch of psychologists led by a lady named Elizabeth Gibbs.
I'm exaggerating, about 50. A good 50. They all in that box right there. All I want done is direct, all cleaned up.
And get your calls in just a moment. Inflation is
As you can see, it's stepping as I go, and sometimes it's jumping ahead or jumping behind. So on the AM band, just a little patience, and you'll hear some cool stations in the evening. Daytime, your locals will come in perfect.
You got no class. Why don't you pucker up and kiss my ass?
Pucker up. That's hilarious.
Brandon, come on. Let's go, Brandon. Everybody, let's go.
Okay. It's hilarious.
Free meals and free shipping. That's code George14.
So go to the top of the band here.
Of course, John Gruden, who I'm reliably informed is the head coach, or was the head.
This is 1610 CHHA, Toronto, Ontario. So it does pick up stations fairly clearly in the evening, so that's good. Go to the top of the dial here. I think it's going to just quit. Okay, so there you go. You get an idea what the AM band can do. It's fairly okay. It's not the greatest, but it's okay. It's not horrible. No speaker pop, which is good. I can't stand that. But okay, so my final thoughts on the DreamSky DS216. Is it a purchase in my book? Well, To be honest with you, at $25, it puts it really close to the ICF-19. Now, I know the ICF-19 doesn't have a DC input, but it does pretty good with 3D cell batteries for 400 hours. Gotta love the runtime on that radio. That's $29. So for this being $25, you gotta like the looks, the retro kind of feel, and the crop circle look. Definitely crop circle look. I mean, this is off center here. These are off center. It's just the way they did it. It's like this speaker should be up more or something. I don't know. Or bigger? I don't know. You guys tell me. But overall recommendations is a big maybe. I really enjoy the FM. I really do. I had my headphones going, and it sounded fantastic on headphones. Even though it's not FM stereo, I still enjoyed it. And I was listening to the Beatles. They had some anthology going. They played a bunch of songs, and I just kept listening for hours. It was great. And I was really impressed with that. So definitely a good headphone experience. Definitely a nice FM experience with the speaker. And the AM is decent. The AM will get you by. If you're a true AM fan, you might want to go to the Sony. But with this radio, if you get this under $25, like I got mine on a sale for around 22 with the coupon, $22 or under is definitely, it's worthy for $22. Because remember, you're getting 4 alkaline batteries, whatever these are, Pixels or whatever. Yeah, nice name. But you're getting an AC adapter too, so you don't have to buy batteries. Plug it in and off you go. If you like listening to the radio all the time at home, which I do. So there it is. It gets a maybe recommendation for me because there's a lot of competition in this space, but this is rather unique in design. And DreamSky, this radio will be around for a while. Expect it to be around for a couple years. There's radios I reviewed 2 or 3 years ago they still make. So great company. All right, guys. So if you enjoy DreamSky radios and you want to see more reviews of them, just hit subscribe at the bell icon, get notified of future DreamSky reviews and band scans. 2, make sure, again, to subscribe for other radios, such as like Sony's, that I always do. And, your digital radios, shortwave radios, I do them all. So you guys know that by now, most of my viewers. And 3, comment below what you think about the DreamSky DS216. Would be something you'd pick up. Now, they have a really cool one in teal and black. It looks really neat. I'm pretty impressed with that color combination. You usually see teal and white, but teal and black? Yeah, it's a pretty cool color combo. I'm liking it. They didn't have it when I got this one, so check it out. Check the links. They'll be in the comments section. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in my next video.